Hello everyone, it's A Touch of Love 100 coming to you again today to talk to you about some things that I was just thinking that I didn't mention before. And I'm sure the biggest question that most people have when they're starting out on this journey is, okay, where do I actually start in my weight loss journey? To me and my husband, like I said before, me and my husband, we started out walking. Most people, don't have any problems or anything that would cause them not to be able to actually walk. And I would suggest that if you know that you have any kind of medical conditions or anything like that, I would definitely say you consult with your doctor first, and then you guys can figure out a plan to where you can get started on your journey. But I know for my husband and I, we just started walking, and we walked around town. We didn't have a membership. We didn't have any special equipment, just our legs and the sidewalk in the street. So what we did, we built ourselves up to 3 to 5 miles, and my husband like 3 to 4 miles, somewhere around in there. So I would strongly suggest that you don't, if you know that you're not used to walking. And most people think, oh, well, I should be able to just go out there and walk and not have any problems. No, you can actually injure yourself and put yourself in big trouble by just going out there and say, oh, I'm going to walk 3 miles today, if you're not used to that. You really, just like how you have to build your endurance up for running or lifting weights or anything else, the same things actually go for walking. And I would strongly suggest that you are drinking plenty of water and stuff, because if you're not hydrated and you're out there walking, especially in the warmer months, or if you live in a location that's always warm, but if you're doing this, like in Michigan, like I said before, we have the seasons. So some months are hotter than others, and some months are cold. So we have to adjust accordingly. But I would definitely suggest that you're making sure that you're hydrated with plenty of water. Take that water with you. And making sure that you're out there and you're safe even as you're walking. And so I would suggest also that when you start, don't just go and say, I'm going to go ahead and just walk the whole 3 miles. You build yourself up and say, okay, well, I'll walk 20 minutes today and see how I go at a steady pace. And you're building yourself up to walk faster and longer. Just go for what you can do to start, and that is totally fine, because it's not a race to get to the end. It's really just a journey that you're going to take, and you have time. We want to believe that all of us have a little bit more time here on this earth, but I just think that it's no need to rush, and whatever you do is great progress towards getting to a better you. Some things that I will also think would be a good thing is make sure that you have a good pair of shoes. It is nothing like having a good pair of shoes, and I'm not talking about some fashion shoes to walk around in. Those fashion shoes and running, walking shoes are totally different. Just the way that the tread and the way that the soles and everything of the shoes are is just totally different. The lifespan of those shoes are totally different. So you want to make sure that when you go, that you try on different kinds of shoes. And I always just get walking running shoes, because for me it just seemed like, even when I wasn't running, it just seemed like the walking running shoes were just more fitting. They just were more comfortable, and they lasted longer. So invest in a good pair of shoes, because you're going to be putting some miles on their shoes. And I know and I know for myself, my last pair of shoes I had for like 3 years, at least 3 years. And I wore those bad boys until I couldn't wear them anymore, and I just said, you know what, I need to quit playing and go ahead and give me another pair of shoes. But I kept them. I have kept them, and now I just use them to mow the lawn or something in. But you know, I don't use them to walk in anymore. But you do want to invest in a good pair of shoes. If you have shorts or nice, you know, just a nice pair of jogging pants, or a pair of just, you know, fitness pants or something like that, and then t-shirts, in a colder month, you want to make sure that you're wearing either a jacket or hats and gloves or whatever. And you have to be careful. See, because as I keep saying, Michigan changes, so we have to make sure that we're dressed for all the seasons. The biggest thing is for us, I noticed for me, like even in the colder months, you do warm up, so you don't want to have on all of that stuff, but it's beneficial to have on the layers, because you can always remove them, because you do warm up and you're sweating and all of that stuff like that. But to me, my husband said this is not necessarily true, but I think like the cold weather, when you working out and the cold hits you, you know, it causes you to get colds and stuff like that. But my husband said, no, it's not the truth. It's not the truth. He wears shorts and stuff in the winter time and everything outside. So you know how that goes. So you know, maybe it's just my pet peeve or whatever it is, but I just say dress accordingly for the weather, but definitely make sure that you have on some good walking shoes, and don't rush it. Take your time. And I already talked to you about changing your eating habits. The thing is what people have to understand, and they think, oh, well, I can work out, and then I can eat whatever I want. It's not true. The theory that we have with my fitness coach, and I find it to be pretty true, 80% is what you put into your body. In the gym and working out is only 20% of the effort, because you can work your butt off, but if you're eating whatever you want, knowing that, you know, your body is not fitting to that, you're just really just wasting time working out like that, because you're putting everything in your body. So you want to make sure that your meal plan is fitting, and that you're also working out. But you have to understand that it's 80% of what you're taking in, that's including your food and your water, and your vitamins and things of that nature. And then you want to make sure that you are that you are having proper a proper workout plan for you. So it really, I don't really want to go into a whole bunch of things, you know, concerning that, but I will say, if you really want to get started, then just try walking, and you build yourself up, you know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and then you want to start, you know, focus on, okay, well, I'm going to go so many miles, you know. But to me, I think walking is one of the best things that any person can do, or that most people can do, to get started on this journey. Because when you're thinking about losing weight, cardio is the thing that actually helps you lose weight. Lifting weights is not necessarily that thing that's going to help you to lose weight. Lifting weights is the thing that helps you build muscle. But cardio is what burns fat. So think about that, and take the time to invest in a good pair of shoes. You don't need a ton of shoes. You just need one good pair to get yourself going, and then, you know, clothes to keep yourself comfortable as you're going as you're walking. And if you can't walk outside, like I said before, I know that there's a video called by Leslie Sorensen, I think her name is, and it's where you can walk inside the house, you know. And that's what I did too in the winter months. You know, I would walk inside the house, and you put on a good sweat doing doing that as well. So this is just something that I want to share with you guys today. Thank you for taking the time to listen, and I will talk to you all later. Thank you all, and you have a blessed day.